Boo.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Mr. Pete.
Yes, I'm here finally. Yes.
How are you? Our other half.
Yeah, the Three Musketeers are back.
Exactly.
Three Musketeers are back. Sorry I'm a little late, and sorry I just jumped this in. I just woke up, literally.
That's okay. Let's welcome got a new person here, Christina Rose. Welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Christina Rose. Welcome.
Yeah, I said hi to her. The guy that was playing hooky is back. So.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, it's been one journey,
Yeah,
but I'm 100%. I'm 100% better. Yeah.
You look fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's nice to have the Musketeer here.
Yeah.
We've got Dozer. Hi, Dozer. We've got let's see. Millbilly. We've got Christina Rose. Welcome, Christina. Yes. Donna. Hey, Donna. Hey, Caroline. Millbilly. And yeah. Yep. So first and foremost, Pete, how are you?
Doing really good. I actually got 12,000 steps on today, and I'm getting my mobility back. I'm not even limping anymore. So,
yay!
Yeah, I'm coming along. Yeah, yeah. When you're 60, when you're 64 years old, it takes a little longer to heal.
Yeah. Well, I know you've been. I know it's been quite a painful journey for you. So.
Yeah. And then I had a bug along the way too, so that didn't help. So that's what prolonged it a little bit more. But otherwise, they're both gone. A little issue with my leg yet, but we're getting there.
Right. Yeah. Well, as long as you're doing better, and it sounds like you're walking better, and that's all that matters to us.
Feels good to walk without a limp again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing, Linda?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Doing busy. The missing never stop. And
yeah,
unfortunately, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Everything. I got to tell you, I got Becca mail today. Thank you so very much.
Yay.
Those lovely, handsome man, I should say, on those postcards. So yes.
I'm glad that my mail gets to you, Linda.
Yes, it does. You're about the only one too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway.
Hey, no worries, Christina Rose in the chat. You're all good. Don't worry about anything. We're here to
yeah, you're welcome. You are. She is a sweet, she's one of my subs, and I shared out the video, and she came over to see what we're up to. And she's really a very, very wonderful person.
This is StreamYard. Do you mean to join it, or do you want or for the YouTube? Donna, you're more than welcome to join us up here. By the way, anybody who wants to join us, you're more than welcome to. So don't be shy.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Yeah. Here's the link
Dozer has a
for.
funny sense of humor. So yeah, I think it's just Dozer's sense of humor. And Christina's like, I'm sorry. I didn't. Don't worry about it, honey. You're
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So how are you, Becca?
Oh, here, I'm doing great. I just woke up, so I feel good. I'm tired.
I
working
seen that
a lot
when
of
I said,
hours.
Becca, you didn't send me a link, and sorry, I just woke up.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that out
Yep.
ahead of time. So
Yeah. I've been working a lot of hours, and so just doing that stuff, and but I'm staying busy with the sending out the postcards. I've been talking with somebody about creating a Stephen Avery one, so that might be coming soon.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because they're both innocent. It would be fair for us to throw Stephen there too.
I support Stephen's innocence, but also at the same time, there's only so much I can do.
Yeah. I went from Stephen to Brendan, and it's because Stephen really has a big he's got a lawyer. Brendan has a lawyer, but he has a lawyer who's busy doing something right now. And, that kind of thing. So I put my efforts into Brendan. Hello, under
your scars. Yeah,
Donna.
Oh, there she is.
Can I just, before we get started, I would just like to say, anybody who's been in Florida through that hurricane, my prayers are with you. I have a lot of friends that I left when I left, and where I was at was hit very, very hard. So I want to say that you're in my prayers, and those that are in South Carolina and all that right now going up the East Coast, your prayers are with me because it is hitting you too. So let's just everybody keep them people in mind. If you have people there, please respect them. They are going through a natural disaster. It is the worst they have ever seen.
Yeah.
I used to live in Florida, and I've been through quite a few hurricanes. And what
part of Florida, Becca?
First when I lived there as a kid, I lived in Arcadia, Florida, which is like in the middle of the state. Mm-hmm. And then when my family moved back, I was 2 years. I think I was my junior year in high school. So, and then I lived in Sebastian, Florida.
Okay.
Sebastian River, Florida. But I don't really watch the news, so I've been it was a category 3 before it hit, right, Linda?
It was a category 4.
Okay.
And then it went to a tropical storm and back up to a 3, and then back to a tropical storm and back up to a hurricane. It was 400 miles wide. Fort Myers, their beach, completely gone.
See, that's what I was gonna say is that when I was in high school going through these hurricanes, they weren't that they were bad, but they weren't that bad. Like I remember my senior year in high school, we went through like 5 hurricanes, and in like a 2-month span. And we were without electricity and stuff for a long time, but it wasn't like it went from a hurricane is normally like this big to now like this big.
It's crazy.
It was 400 miles wide. That's what I mean. It's crazy. You definitely have to admit that there is something going on with our climate.
Yeah, well, it moved so slow, so that's what did the damage. It's moving so slow that it just continually sawed on, because you get in the eye and you're calm, and then it's after the eye again. And then you have to worry about tides coming in and tides going out. And with 150 plus mile an hour winds, buildings were destroyed. people's lives are destroyed right now.
Oh
and
yeah, I understand that. That's what I was just saying is that
just imagine just 10 minutes later or whatever, when the storm goes through, you got a good house and then bang, it's all gone. Oh my God.
Yeah. And the flooding is so bad, and it continues because the surge was so high, like 10 feet almost, they say, over what they predicted. They predicted, let's just put it this way, nobody predicted this. This is like the worst natural disaster to ever hit Florida.
Worse than Andrew?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
They are really saying it's like the first world. What do they call it?
First world.
First world. No, the world's first like flooding that bad, I guess. Where parts of Florida are completely underwater. So their infrastructures like bridges and things are down, and you know what I mean. And I just want to say that my prayers are out there for everybody. And I hope that everybody's loved ones are fine. I don't know the death toll yet. I don't even think they have an idea yet. So,
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. They're saying as time goes on, the storms are getting worse due to the climate change.
Warm weather.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying when I said, I went through quite a few hurricanes, growing up in high school, and a hurricane was this big. And now they're getting bigger.
I went through Matthew and it was nothing compared to
right.
this.
It was they get bigger and bigger. And you have to admit that there's something going on with our climate that is making these hurricanes bigger and bigger and more powerful. So
well, there's also, like once in every 1,000, things to come around again, because life is a circle.
Happening, like they've been talking about the hurricane changes for
listen, the weather's changing completely everywhere, if you ask me. I mean, me and Pete would know we have 4 seasons. Don't you see the
yeah. Hey, by the way, they're saying this winter is supposed to be pretty rough.
I believe it.
Yeah. But they do got 2 farmers' almanacs out. So one says one thing and the other one says the other thing. So none of them can be wrong. You get it?
Yeah, well, my friend used to say, check the onion skins, check the onion skins.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but
the
almanac is really thin.
Yeah, there's weird ways. Yeah, there's weird ways. Somebody said something about the caterpillars too and everything.
Oh, the butterflies, yeah. The monarch is they're down to 2,000 monarchs, where there used to be tens of thousands that come.
I know when I was a kid, the trees used to be
Wisconsin.
When I was a kid, the trees used to be just filled with them.
Yeah.
When they were heading back or wherever they fly. I don't know how far south do they fly. I don't know where they go.
Yeah. But anyway, so at least we're safe, and I mean, I know that sounds selfish, but I'm glad we're all safe. And everybody I've talked to so far, because I have a lot of YouTubers that I know that are out there, they're safe so far. Water damage and everything else, but their lives are saved, and that's what matters. And their fur babies' lives are saved. See, I really worry about the fur babies, because so many people just believe, or they get out during it, and you will see so many stray animals going around, and people crying for their dogs and their cats, and it's sad. It's really sad. It's like losing a child,
Yeah.
No, dogs are the part of the family. They're like one of the family.
Yeah, we have that issue with the forest fires, scrambling to get all your animals. And
what gets me is the people that are getting floods. It should be reversed. The people that should be getting the water is the people that has the fires. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the droughted areas.
Yeah, kind of reverse it, if you know what I mean.
That's funny, isn't it? Yeah, Florida has a water problem right now, and we have no water.
They're wishing for water, and people that don't want the water got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, my prayers are out for everybody, and the little animals too.
Yeah.
The governor seems to be good. So, and 40% of the people in Florida have their lights back, so that's really good. Because that was more than they estimated. But some of their grid is completely down in like St. Lucius and Sanibel Island and things like that. So I'm keeping an eye on it. I got a vested interest there. So,
Right. Let's see. So how's Brendan doing?
Pretty good. I talked to him Wednesday. He's doing really good. And really awesome. And I see he had a visit with his ma and Carla and that. I seen their picture. I seen their picture. It was a really nice one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See,
happy.
I don't get to see pictures, so.
Oh yeah,
it's on Facebook.
I haven't.
Yeah,
if
but
it's
you gotta
in
get
if it's in
I'll
Barb's
send
group,
it to you.
Oh, don't send it. Don't send it to me. It's all good.
Yeah, then I told him I actually got my bear from Megan. I even made a bench for it to sit on.
Too.
Yeah, I even made a bench for it to sit on. It's part of the dad. It's a part of the Brendan wall here.
Where did the little T-shirt come from?
Did you guys want to see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, here's my newest edition. Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please. Okay, let's see if I can zoom this in here. Okay, I got to go the right way.
Wow.
Yeah, see, I made that. I'll just pick up my laptop here. See, I made that bench.
That's cool.
And then I put Brendan and me's picture on the bottom. And
yeah.
I want to know how they got that little T-shirt with Brendan's face.
I know.
Cute.
I know. You'll have to ask Megan.
Awesome.
You'll have to ask Megan.
I love it.
She does TikToks about all the things that she made. So she did make a TikTok about that.
So I figured, hey, I'll make it a part of Brendan's wall because he's on the bib there, you know.
Yeah, she's so creative. That's so cute.
Yeah, isn't it?
It is adorable.
Yeah.
Megan, you are talented.
Yeah, so awesome. Thank you, Megan.
Yes. That's
I love
so cool.
the T-shirt. When I seen the T-shirt, I was like, did she order that from the store?
No, she made it at home. She made it.
Oh, that
it
is
was really
cool.
Yeah, like I said, she has a TikTok that you guys should check out.
TikTok, you know that.
And she showed how to do that. So
I had to pull the shirt down because I had to zip tie it to the bench there because the bench is cardboard because it's not gonna sit up. So, and then I had to pull the T-shirt down. It's really small to move it. It was just
Yeah.
But I wanted to make it. I don't know if she knew I was going to make it part of the Brendan wall, but I did.
I love it. I love it.
She loves that. Yeah.
So that's why I came up with the bench.
Yeah, you should take pictures of that and then so we can send it to her and to
Christina's close to Flagstaff, Arizona, Becca.
I was just seeing that. Yeah, a supporter sent him that Flagstaff license plate who also lives in
Christine Rose is from Flagstaff?
No, she's
close to it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got another supporter that's in Flagstaff, so that's why I got it up there,
Yeah.
I got the light off on your poster. Can you see it a lot better now?
I can see it. Yes.
I asked Becca about that.
Yes, the poster that I want. Havasu. Havasu.
Yeah, it should be Indian, I guess, or native. Excuse me, I didn't.
Okay.
Hey, Jazz Naz.
Jazz and Naz. Hey, baby. Hello.
Hey, William.
How are you? Nice to see you. I hope you're well. And Jazz,
Arizona.
Winky,
Christina,
winky,
I live in Payson.
Oh,
so I'm close to you.
Wow, you guys can drive and see each other.
Like an hour away or more.
Cool.
But
Payson is an hour away from Flagstaff.
No, Payson's like 2 hours away. But like, if she lives outside of Payson,
I thought it was further.
If she lives outside of Flagstaff, then I live closer.
TTM.
Unless she's on the other side of Flagstaff. I have to look. Hey, TTM fangirl.
Good peeps.
So, yeah.
Yeah, like that. Good peeps. Yeah. Well, anytime I get something new for the Brendan wall, I always got to throw it on there. So.
You're gonna have to get a bigger wall there, Pete.
I know. I'm gonna have to extend it somewhere. I don't know where I'm going. My room is only so big down here.
Do you remember when you had nothing there, and then all of a sudden?
I know. I just had. I got to go back. I got to go back, and I'll do a Facebook thing. So where I started, I think I started like 2 or 3 things, and then just evolved it.
Yeah, it's evolved, all right.
It has. So
Yeah.
But with the bear one, I had to think on Wednesday of making something, and I figured, hey, how about just making a little bench and then make it high enough to match my table here? So
it's
because I wasn't going to hang that on any strings or any wires. So
yeah, it's cute. It looks
good.
good.
It really is. Yeah, thank you very much, there, Megan. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, I'd love that little T-shirt or a little. Is that supposed to be kind of like some sort of bib or a T-shirt?
It's a T-shirt. It's a kid.
Okay.
It's a kid's T-shirt.
Yeah, I tried to stretch it down because it pulled up, and it was hard to pull it down. So
she makes them. She's pretty darn talented.
Yeah, man. She showed me something else. She makes a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're really far away.
Awesome.
Christine, I thought you meant more like an hour away from Flagstaff. I'm sorry. She's like really far up.
Oh, she's by the Navajo Nation. Well, then that's probably why she's always looking at my my Native American missing, because
yeah,
they're the indigenous it's very sad.
So but that anyway, means she's probably 5 hours away from me.
Oh well, okay. Hey, you're a lot closer than I am from her, because she's lucky she's lucky I'm this far, because I would bother this girl so much. I'd be over there all the time. We have a great time when we're together.
We always welcome new people. So Linda, how have you been?
Oh, like I said, I've been good. I just been busy dealing with,
I'll be right back. I have to help my dad with something.
Okay, honey.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, just hi, Millbilly. Great to see you. Really good to see you.
Yeah, because I know there for a while there you were kind of. It looks like you had things going on too there for a little bit.
Oh yeah, you get where your brain doesn't. It's so much sadness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're dealing with the wrongfully convicted and nothing is going on.
Oh yeah.
And I think Adnan Sadan, I can never say his name, but I think he gave me a little bit of renewed hope as far as that goes. But dealing with the missing and seeing so many missing, and how people treat the missing families of missing people, it is really unbelievable that people, well, you're online, so you see how people can treat other people online.
Yeah.
And that just gets to you. So
I see it all the time.
Yeah, you got to take a break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how are you been outside of
pretty good, actually. This Tuesday I actually ate for the first time, because when a person gets sick, when I get sick, I don't touch food at all. I don't have no interest in food, but otherwise, I'm coming around a little bit on my leg yet. See, for everybody out there that is wondering what was going on with me, I get a case of cellulitis, and it's infection from the inside out. I had it for 4 years now. I had an accident at work. I fell and I shattered my knee, and that's how I got it. And you got to keep yourself real clean. And if you have an open wound, it's called cellulitis. It swells up and then it turns red. And if you don't catch it fast enough, it can actually kill you. It'll go up your,
Yeah.
And I got that, but the swelling, I left go too far, and the swelling went up over my knees, and I had a hard time bending my knees. So the infection was gone. I was just dealing with the water. So for a while there, I was going to rehab classes. So I learned how to treat myself. So I did it, and now I'm back, and it's not a fun thing. I don't wish that on anybody, but that's what it was. And then the time with that, and I got the flu bug, or part of the flu bug, and two things took me out at the same time. So that's why I was playing hooky there. So I'm back and I'm feeling better. Yeah,
that's good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that under your scars. Her husband almost died from that. Or
okay.
A friend of hers husband almost died from that. Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah, I figured I'd explain it to people, because when you pop on and off and you're gone a couple weeks, well, what's going on with him? So And a lot of people don't understand it, and a lot of people do understand it. So, you know, it's just
I've never
one
heard of
thing.
it before until
Yeah,
you
the accident occurred at see, I work at Stecker Machine, and we were getting a bunch of new machines, and the guy I was working with forgot to cut the stud off the floor, and I didn't see it, and I had a handful of stuff, and I tripped over it.
Oh,
So yeah, and everything went in the air, and I went down to the ground, and my knee smashed and shattered, and he blamed himself, and I said, actually, it's 50-50. I should have looked where I was going, and it should have been cut off. So, you know, it's
yeah. My dad tripped from a mistake of somebody at a machinery, and that's how he ended up paralyzed from the neck down by falling and hitting his head.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, he was paralyzed from the neck down. Lived with that for 11 years before he passed away. So,
and then when I went to my doctor with my knee, and it was kind of cool watching it heal from the inside out.
Oh, yeah, that's that's how like bed sores and stuff do too. They heal from the inside out. Well, all sores don't they? They heal from the inside out. Yeah, I believe so.
What if you get the outside score with a scab? What if you get the outside sore with a scab? That's
well, then that's already done, I guess. You know.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I guess it depends on how deep it is, but yours sounds very dangerous. So I'm
it is
taking care of yourself,
especially when it gets red. You don't want it to get out of hand because it will go up your body and it will kill you. I know I don't wish that. But it's just an accident that happened, and this is just something that
you deal with.
I have to deal with, and you know.
Well, you're a trooper. You're very flexible.
Yes, I am. Yes,
and adjustable into things you need to.
Yes.
You just got to take it for what it is.
Yeah, and I missed you guys considerably every time.
Oh gosh, we missed you too. It's like
oh my God, it's not like, oh my God, I'm not on the show.
Yeah,
you know,
it's become a part of a thing, you know.
Yeah, because I'm Brendan's dad, and that's what we're here for. And I can remember the first time I was on, I didn't have no background. I was in the off living room when you guys first talked to me.
Yeah.
So.
And now look at you, YouTube star.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Everybody keeps calling me that YouTube star. Yeah.
Well, I sat in your commander chair there, so for one of our shows.
Yeah, I know. That was awesome. Yeah, that was great. That when you guys were here that time, and it's like we did our show down here. It was just awesome.
Yeah. So are you going to go see Brendan this Sunday? Is it that you see him?
Actually, this month I put in for visitation, and it was actually full. I got put on a waiting list.
Wow,
You know why? Because they're short on people.
Oh.
And they took the visiting away from Friday and Saturday.
Oh.
So that's why Sunday fills up. I put in at the beginning of the month. I could have visited 5 times. And they said, we're sorry, Mr. Dassey, there's no openings. Would you like us to put you down on a waiting list? And I said, yeah. So if somebody cancels, they can let me know right away, you know?
Well, that's
good. And Brendan understood, and I just told him I'm just fit to be tied because that's a whole month without seeing you, but at least he's going to call me, you know?
Yeah, you get to talk to him. What days does he call you?
He calls me on Wednesday, and I usually go see him on Sunday. So then he calls me on Sunday then, so.
Oh, that's good. Tell him that we send him our love, and we're not.
Yes. But it was good. And my last visit I had with him, and that 2 hours just went fast. We played King's Corner. I think I won 6 or 8 games versus his one.
Wait a minute. Back up. You mean you actually played a game that I know the name of?
Really? You know King's Corner? Okay.
Yeah, but you always play like Garbage or Shampoo or
well, anyways, I won 6-1, and then we moved on to Garbage, and then we evened out there, and then we went back to King's Corner again. Sometimes it changes, but it didn't. So.
Yeah. I remember that game when I was younger. I can play that game, you know.
It's nice. It's nice and easy. Actually, Garbage is real easy too for you.
Well, I'll play you next year when I come out there, but for the celebration, not the.
I'll have to show you. Shampoo, it takes a little bit more. Shampoo, you gotta, but Garbage, all it is going from 1 to 10, and then you gotta have the right kind of cards at the right kind of time.
Yeah.
Okay. What did I miss?
We were just talking about cards and talking about having Pete back and how lost we feel without him. And
and how I missed you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Becca's back.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't get to see Brendan, but Brendan will call him.
Yeah, the whole month of October, it's filled. And they said, I'll put you on a waiting list.
You played a game called Uranus. Oh Lord, here we go.
And they took a visiting away from Friday and Saturday because they're short staffed. So.
Oh, that's
sorry, Pete.
Sad.
Yeah, that's okay. He calls you once. He's going to call me twice a week.
Yeah, and he calls me
rub it in.
One call for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet he don't forget me because I can't.
Yeah.
My dog has to go. I'll be back.
Yeah, it's Linda's turn now to leave. So I was helping my dad with the I was helping my dad with the TV, and then he likes to watch the show about gaming fish in different places, and or hunting wardens or something like that. And they were like in Maine, and they were talking. Guess what they were talking about, Pete?
I don't know.
Mooses.
Oh my God! Really?
It was all about mooses in Maine. So yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm everywhere.
Yeah, you're just everywhere. So I was watching it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Or called Swamp Cooler. We need to have a game called Uranus. That's what we need.
Oh my God! Yeah, you can put it together for us, Becca.
Yeah, I'll look. I'm not good with numbers, but
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so cool. I could see you doing that too.
Yeah, coming up with a card game called Uranus, and then I'll write to Brendan about it.
Yeah, I guess you'll get a chuckle out of it.
So let's see here. So this upcoming month is tomorrow, October, which means we have 19 days until Brendan's birthday. Are you excited, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
so
I give them birthday and Christmas together. So then it makes his present bigger. You know what I mean?
My parents do that a lot too.
Yeah. Then I got both things. I got both things right out of the way. Then
Hey, Kelly. Yeah, my birthday is in December, so I'm used to having a birthday / Christmas gift too.
Okay, see ya, Christine. Christine has to go, I guess.
Yeah, bye, Christine. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, see ya, Christine. Yeah, welcome.
All right. So, did you see what I'm trying to do? There's a birthday event I have where I'm trying to get people to make a sign that says "Happy Birthday, Brendan Dassey" or anything supportive, really, and then take a picture of you holding it, and then post it on the event page. And then I was gonna print all that stuff out and send it to Brendan. So
I'll have to do another sign like I did for you. Happy birthday.
Yes.
And then add
I was
another
just gonna
thing.
say.
Then put Brendan's name right below it.
There you go. Just scratch my name off if it's on there.
Yeah,
and then just put my name on it.
Then slap a couple of his pictures on the side. There you go.
That's
a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, but that's kind of long to hold up by myself though.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll have to hang it up and then, take a
selfie with it.
In front of it. Yeah.
There you go.
I loved your face when I first showed you it. Aww.
My gosh, I love that. Yeah. That's actually what I was thinking. I was like, oh, Pete's got a sign already half made.
Yeah. There we go.
But let's see here. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. It's going to be very busy next couple of months with all the stuff happening in Brendan Talks world. We've got the birthday event, which I'm trying to get to the event page. And then we've got a food event coming up the day before Brendan's birthday, which is lasagna. We've got a costume contest, which if anybody wants to join in that, Brendan's going to judge everybody's Halloween costumes.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then we've got
will that count me having that mask from last year?
You can do that if you want.
I think maybe you might like it because it looks like a little dragon. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I was just gonna say you can enter in whatever you want. Yeah,
I just got that tuck. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the judge, so he's the one that's gonna decide.
Yeah, I just got it tucked away over in the cabinet there.
Yep. And then we've got a pumpkin carving thing that here's the event for the birthday. If anybody, there's the link in the chat if anybody wants to join it. Thoughts on state notice of limited appearance and request to file response. Excuse me. How do I put this? Somebody told me that it may not be a great thing, but I'm looking forward to seeing what the state has to say. And I think it's interesting that the state is requesting permission to have have a response. So I'm interested to see what the state has to say. And
as long as they don't shoot it down right away. When they shoot it down right away, then it just doesn't make any sense. It's not like they're not giving anybody a chance,
Well,
the judge has to.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I think about the whole damn thing. Sorry, I'm going to be honest when it comes to it. I think she had such a strong thing going on before. This, I don't see it getting over it. I don't see it happening.
You don't think that?
I wish and I hope and I hope and I hope. I really, really do that something happens because I have that kind of thought. But I don't think it's strong. I don't think she has a strong thing.
What are you talking about, Kathleen Zellner?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, because you figure if something was there, why is she waiting? Let's get this thing going. Let's get it over with.
Well, she has to get. Well, the only thing they shot everything down. Prosecution barred from every single thing that there was.
I know.
I am staying positive, Millbilly.
Yeah, I know, Millbilly. Yeah, hey, I am. I beat a parent, Millbilly, and say that.
I was just gonna say I'm looking forward to it though. I think that it's gonna.
You can have hope in all your hands, and I have a lot of it. I do, but let's be realistically, legally, she doesn't really. It's not that strong. It's not as strong as her last motion.
Do you think though that having a Denny and a Brady?
She had a Denny. She had 3 Bradys. She had, she had a lot.
I don't know. I'm hopeful.
After this long, I don't even think there's anything that she could test in it. The blood that come in there is not going to be any good to test. What is she going to find out about it? That it's Steven's blood and that it's hers. That's not a way to win.
Well, if she gets access to the RAV, then she can see if there's any more fingerprints on it, any more DNA on it. But
she's proved plenty of doubt under your scars, plenty of it. I don't want to be, Debbie Doubtful, but I'm just really being realistic about it. She had a lot going on, and she only needed only one violation. She had several, and they knocked her down to the ground because this state wants to hang on to this conviction so bad that they get rid of anything biologically that can set them free. And it's sad, but it's realistic. I'm being realistic. It is political 100%.
Yes, and I agree with you.
And you can't win.
I agree with you, Linda. Yeah. Because soon as you bring something up, the state really shoots you down. The state's got its mind made up no matter what you throw
exactly.
At it,
any other state, in one violation, they would be in court, But they have to keep this till they die. So got to get rid of Josh Call. I'm sorry. It's up to the voters of Wisconsin to change the political end of it. And once that happens and you get Peg Lautenschlager's, legacy out of there, things will be different. Well, and that's my opinion.
I'm going to say that I'm a little bit more hopeful, I guess, than Linda, and that
I'm not saying I'm not hopeful. I'm just being very realistic.
I think it's gonna work out.
Okay.
Yes, you do got a good. Both you guys got great comments. Yeah, I'm more with Linda because I'm from the state of Wisconsin. She knows how the state of Wisconsin is, and I agree with you totally, 100%, Linda, because the state does shoot everything down, and
Well, and also, Pete, you've been there since day one, so you've seen a lot more.
It doesn't matter other cases. They can do other cases, but this case here, there's too much involvement with corruption to let it go. There,
and I think Zellner has said
from top down will fall.
That Zellner has said though that she doesn't think she's going to get anywhere in the state of Wisconsin.
Right.
That it needs to leave local. It needs to leave the state. But so even if the judge denies this current
how's she going to do that?
Motion, she's going to go to the next step up, and the next step up from that,
which was the Supreme Court, and they said no. So
but listen, Linda, after
federal, it'll never be federal. It's
you go from the Supreme Court, and then you go over to the 7th District.
Well, and good luck.
The same route that Brendan went. I mean, I feel like eventually it's gonna hit, and I think it may hit in the Court of Appeals and all that. Yeah.
Well, I tend to agree with you if they get new elected, officials in there, because right now, as it stands, they can go back to the Court of Appeals a million times, but the state of Wisconsin, with the government that they have,
it's going to go. Like I said, it's just like what Brendan's saying. And so the judge denied it, Judge Fox, and then it went to the Court of Appeals, and then it went to the Wisconsin Supreme Court, and then it went to the 7th District. So that's in Chicago.
Yeah. Well, let's just say this. The Court of Appeals is not supposed to be a decision-making court, and they did make a decision, or a fact-finding. They're not supposed to be fact-finding. They're just, you're not supposed to do that. And they did.
Like I said, Kathleen Zellner has said it's probably not going to go anywhere in the state of Wisconsin. So once it leaves Wisconsin and it goes,
how's it going to leave Wisconsin?
I'm telling you, it goes to the 7th District.
It still represents Wisconsin.
Yeah, but it's not ran by Wisconsin. It's not. That's what she's saying. Once it leaves Wisconsin and then it goes to the 7th District, then she has a better chance.
Was that
but that was a different. But that was different. That was different because Brendan was going for different things.
I wouldn't be a supporter if I didn't believe in hope. Let's just say that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that it does have to leave this particular court for anything. It's not going to happen with Judge Sucks It All or whatever.
No, and it's not.
It has to leave. And I think that it will leave up to the 7th District, and I think that's where we're going to start seeing some real progress with it.
Well, I hope you're right. I just think
because even
big change will come when they get.
You both got good points, but right now I'm more with Linda because I've been here from day one. But you got a good point too, Becca. I mean,
I'm just saying because Kathleen Zellner has always said that it needs to leave the state. It needs to leave the courts in the state. And that's what's going to happen once it gets past a certain point. It's going to go to that 7th District again.
But of course, if this took place in any other state,
it'd already be done.
Yeah,
in court.
This probably would have never even happened.
Right. I believe truly if we get rid of the governor and get some new people in the upper offices, that there will be a change. I do believe that. Okay. But with the governing offices that they have right now, they are sticking to Josh Hall, who will live his mother's legacy. And he said so. And that's where it stems from, that whole thing. So that's the political part of it for me. Okay. And the court part of it, if Kathleen can get it to another court system like what you're saying, there is a way better chance. And I agree. Okay. But right now, I think that with her motion so strong, it was so strong, the last one, and they knocked her down. So I'm tended to look at it the way they're looking at it, not with so much hope, but more legally, because I got a lot of hope, or I wouldn't be a supporter.
No, I know you do, and I know you're not trying to be a Debbie Downer or anything about it. I think that you are being realistic. I'm just saying that, in my realisticness is that I think that it is going to go. I don't think this current judge is going to approve it. I think it's going to go to the next higher up, and I think it's going to do that until it leaves Wisconsin, and then we're going to start seeing some sort of difference or whatever in it. I think that having a Brady violation and having a Denny violation is good. I think it definitely shows that there was
plenty of doubt.
There's plenty of doubt.
Yeah.
And in a normal justice, in a normal state, in any other state, I think this would have definitely done it. But we are working with Wisconsin, and it's a very much uphill battle. But I'm very hopeful that this is going to.
Even the United States government is looking at Wisconsin and their criminal, their justice system. So let's keep that in mind too, because there's seeing a lot of corruption there. So there is hope everywhere. And Adnan, I can never say his name. Adnan. He did make a breakthrough. He did. Because he was completely done with everything. If it wouldn't have been that fair sentencing thing, he would have never got his case looked at. And his attorney general would have never said, okay, wait a minute now. We got an integrity unit here and we're seeing some issues here. So that's really good. I mean, it is all very good for future. And I just hope that Stephen and Brendan are included.
Yeah. I would like that, and also I just want to say that I hope this does work this time, only because there's been so much around who the Denny suspect is and all this stuff and Brady violation and who it's centered in on right now. That my main thought is that I hope this works to get Brendan and Stephen out, because if not, then it was all for nothing. Especially to destroy another person's life, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to be as hopeful as I possibly can in all this.
Yes, I agree. I am
too. Because I hate to see what's happening with the family as far as this.
I don't think it's fair.
I don't think it's fair either. But at the end of the day, I hope that it helps and gets Brendan and Stephen home.
I'm sure that at the end of the day, if it does help Brendan, even Bobby might think, hey, her just using that got them in court, and that's okay. And he'll feel better about it when his brother's out. But otherwise, right now, as it stands, it's destroying Bobby too. And that's hard.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. My heart hurts for that family.
But you know what, Millbilly, that's not really correct. Okay. Just because Stephen gets out does not mean that Brendan will get out. Okay.
No, but it will if Stephen gets out.
But it definitely make it look bad. Yes.
Yeah. If Stephen gets out, I do think that if Stephen gets out on a Denny or whatever, I would like to think that Brendan could use that, and then they will use Stephen as an example of if Stephen, the main guy who you say forced Brendan to do this stuff, is innocent, then that must mean Brendan's innocent, right?
It'll prove stronger to a false confession, correct?
Right. Yeah. So
I agree. So in my wishes and my prayers, I'll always hang on to them. And I very much have hope, but I'm like Pete. I know Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I've been here all my life. I know what, Millbilly should even know it. But it's good. You have hope. Yeah. I do have hope, but I do think there needs to be changes in the governing system in order for it to really.
Yeah. Cause Millbilly ain't far from me. I mean, he's only in Milwaukee. So
right.
Yeah. Why hasn't Millbilly?
Yeah. He should know. Why isn't he
why didn't you show up there during rally, mister?
No, I meant. Well, I was like, Like, why did? Oh, I know he's got to work a lot. I know he
Yeah,
works.
it's true.
Yeah.
I was just busting
I'm just
him.
giving you shit, Millbilly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe Millbilly should drive up and see Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in Milwaukee somewhere, I guess. I don't know.
It's kind of far, but yeah. I mean, he's come to Man Talk before. He's got some good videos on his traveling.
Yeah.
I gotta ask. So like, this is nothing to do with Brendan, absolutely at all. But like, so Pete, you don't have Netflix, do you?
Yes, I can probably get to it. Yeah, on the big TV upstairs. Yeah, why?
Okay. So my question is that in the media right now, the whole Jeffrey Dahmer series that just came out is really popular.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know if, I want to ask somebody from
Wisconsin
how they felt about this new series, as far as like, because I was a baby, like it was in 91, so I was still pooping in my diapers probably. When all of this stuff was happening. And I asked my parents too, because they're, they were obviously alive back then. And I asked them, like, what did you guys think? But we were living in St. Louis at the time, and that's like a whole different world from you guys. So
it happened in Milwaukee, correct?
Yeah, it happened. He was known. His nickname was the Milwaukee Cannibal.
Yeah. I think one thing I
was just gonna say, Millbilly, that's my backyard. I watched half an hour and turned it off. Watched it play out in real time. Yeah. So, because I don't know how old you are, Millbilly, but I think you're about maybe 10 years older than me. So you were probably a teenager when all that was happening. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Can I just say this one thing? I'm watching the thing and seeing how it, developed and everything. If it's true to what it was, the police could have stopped him so many times.
Yeah.
They failed.
Yeah. Well, that's what I don't know if you guys saw my tweet that I did to Governor Evers recently, but I actually tweeted to him saying, I was in general, I was just like, I hope if anybody takes anything away from the new documentary or the new series is that, because I don't want to call it documentary. When you have somebody who gives. Oh, okay. Yeah, so when you have a whole, like, every single person in power had the power to stop this person from doing what he was doing one way or another, and they failed. And it reminds me of another person in power right now who has the ability to help but is refusing to help. So,
yep. To do the right thing, to straight up do the right thing.
The movie was
it's
better.
Right. It's just, you're trying to get justice for somebody. Yeah. And you're not doing the right thing. I agree.
So Pete, what were you when all that was happening in real time, Pete, with Jeffrey Dahmer?
That was 91?
Yeah, 91.
I can't even remember back then, Pete.
Okay, 81 Hamilton's had a layoff, so I was working at Lakeside Food at the time. Oh, it was just, I don't know, it's just unbearable how he took some of them people out and how they described it. And I think I called them the Milwaukee Mall or something like that. But yeah, they had nicknames for him. But I'm going, why aren't they catching this guy?
Yeah, well, let's look at these three gruesome people: Geen, Dassey, Dahmer, all Wisconsinites. What are you guys got in the cheese?
But Dassey was Chicago, Linda.
But that's right, he was Chicago. Okay, I take that back.
That's why Illinois
Thank you,
people.
Becca. I did think he was in Wisconsin. I don't know why.
Right away, she's got to knock Wisconsin down.
No, I love Wisconsin.
I know.
I do love Wisconsin.
I know Wisconsin sucks in a lot of ways, but it is a nice place. But I mean, it does.
It's very beautiful there.
It does suck a lot of ways, but
but Wisconsin.
No, I was just nothing about Wisconsin and negatively. I was just curious on how during that time, going through that, because Jeffrey Dahmer was one of those big serial killers, to come forward, like, and how people felt during that time. So that's why
I was thinking at the time, how come they're not getting this guy? Why did he let him mutilate so many people? Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, Ed Gein, he was the graveside guy. He only killed the one lady from the hardware store, but he did do the graveside, and he had no electricity. So they were in his house, like touching all this stuff, and they didn't even know what it was. So I couldn't even imagine that, but, really that just brings to mind, when you see something, say something, and then
that's true.
If
you have a gut feeling, if you have a gut feeling about somebody,
you usually follow it.
I was gonna say he did kill
kill 3 people. Yeah. I didn't know that. I'm mistaken.
He killed the lady. He killed a guy. I think 2 guys. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He is considered a serial killer because you have to kill 4 people.
Yes, you do. 3 people or more. Yeah. My favorite serial killer, if you're going to have one, is Ed Kemper. Because only reason why I like him is because he was so smart and he helped the profilers for FBI. Yeah, he was one of the first to help with the profilers. And I think that's, like Eric Cozy used to say, they shouldn't have killed Bundy right away because they could have learned a lot from him. But Bundy was more of a game player, where Ed Gein, Kemper was straight up just telling him just exactly what his thoughts were and how it happened. And, Well, Dahmer was killed in prison. Millbilly even said the names of them. Christopher Scarver. And Anderson, a guy named Anderson. Yeah, he killed 2 people at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, Jeffrey shouldn't have pinched his butt or did whatever he did.
They have Edward. They had Ed Gein's cauldron at the what's his face's museum in Las Vegas, the haunted museum, and
had one.
Cool. I've always been interested in going to that just because I like that show, but
I want to go to Crime Con.
That would be interesting. I don't know if I could run into somebody like Ken Kratz though.
I don't think he goes there anymore.
I don't think I could. It would probably be best for if I didn't go. Let's just put it that way.
Sorry guys.
You're fine.
I'm on a freaking one.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Dogs bark. But yeah, I was just curious on that because everyone's talking about it. I did watch the series. I actually need to finish it. I haven't finished it yet. I have a hard time sitting sometimes and watching a show. Especially at work. There are certain things I can't watch at work because my coworker, my coworker got on me about watching wrestling. I know. She was like, "You really like this stuff?" I was like, "Yeah, I love this stuff." And she's like, "Well, that says a lot about you as a person." And I was just like, "What is that supposed to mean?"
Well,
I mean, we almost got into a fight. So
actually, Oshkosh is coming back. Yeah.
I was gonna go to the wrestling event, but up here in Prescott, but they canceled it.
I've been through a handful of people. Everybody says it's fake to a certain extent, but I
enjoy it. It's fun.
I like, my love was wrestling and football. Same thing with Brendan. And I was almost going to put my John Cena shirt on tonight, but I didn't have a chance to. But otherwise, I mean, if you don't like it, just don't turn it on,
Right. Well, that's my thing is I sit there and watch all the shows that she likes that I don't like, and I don't say anything. Or judge her on it, and then she.
I can imagine me and you, Becca, going to an event. We'll probably be hitting each other.
That would be so much fun.
I know we'd probably be jumping up, down, get them.
I do have a dream that eventually, when Brendan gets out, that me and Brendan can go to a wrestling event. Oh I think that would be fun.
He'd like that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to Monday Night Raw a couple times in Milwaukee. And then I did a couple SmackDowns in Green Bay.
Hold on. Give her a power bomb.
Yeah. And I went to a couple SmackDowns in Green Bay.
That'd be awesome.
What's my football team? The Packers.
Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Nobody's joking.
I hate football. Can't stand it.
Millbilly, there's
Oh, okay. I thought yours would be the Vikings.
No, yeah, are you kidding? I couldn't claim them if I even did like football. Are you serious?
Oh, okay.
Millbilly, do you really like the Cowboys, or are you just saying that?
My daughter likes the Georgia Bulldogs. Is that a football team? That is, right?
I don't know. I don't do football.
I don't do any. I don't do any sports. I just don't do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that. What I do know of football is that Millbilly, do you really like the Cowboys, or are you just saying that?
Yeah,
I don't care.
He might like
my buddy at work. He just loves the Vikings, and he's from Manitowoc.
Skull.
So,
Skull.
Yeah.
Skull. They always say skull. I don't know what that means. But that's what they say around here. These parts.
Score.
TTM fam girl goes, go Red Wings.
Oh, isn't that hockey?
I don't know. I got a pair of Red Wing shoes on.
I did like hockey though.
That's the brand name of my shoes, Red Wings.
We had a great hockey team. North Stars, man, were the bomb, dude. North Stars.
My sister really likes hockey too.
We don't have them no more, but yeah. Okay, on to
Totem Hotspurs. Yeah, I don't follow football. I just know that Arizona has the Cardinals, and then we have the Coyotes are our hockey team. Yeah. And I think it's
you should have a baseball team too, right?
Diamondbacks.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I know about Arizona sports.
Okay.
I don't watch sports. The only sport, hockey. Yeah, my sister really likes football. She watches she's in Buffalo, so she cheers for the Buffalo Bills, and she also cheers for their hockey team, which I couldn't tell you what their hockey team is called.
But like when Brendan gets out, I can see you and Brendan going to wrestling. Yeah, my favorite player is John Cena. What's yours?
John Cena. Yeah. Mine is
you're still
Asuka.
Okay.
Yeah. Always Asuka.
Well,
I have a t-shirt that says nobody is ready for the Asuka, but I don't have it on right now.
But of course, wrestling came a long way when I first started watching it.
Vern Gagne.
Yeah, and at ringside there was no mats, no no stuff on the fence at all or anything, and it was more realistic. Right, now everything it really became what am I gonna say? I don't know. Well, they call it like Sesame Street wrestling. Like
it's a show.
Yeah,
it's very like, and that's one of the things where my coworker was like, "It's so violent," but I was like, "It's literally you can tell that it's fake, right?"
Yeah.
You could like it's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's fun.
But they do put on a pretty good show.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
But they did have an organization out there. It was called Glow Girls, and I was watching that, and you could tell everything was fake because the way they slammed each other and hit each other, it didn't even look like they were hitting each other. So, but they do put on a good show. But even wrestling, fake or real, I'd still go. You give me tickets or.
Oh whatever. Because it's fun. It's entertaining.
Yeah, it's fun. It's our way of people get off on boxing and sports events, and it's the same thing. It's a sport event.
The Under Your Scars went to a Bills game, and it was trouble and fun. Well, my sister and her husband's family, because my family, we don't watch sports, but yeah, they have big parties with the football games and they watch them. So.
Jen R was asking me a question. George, how is that? Is that supposed to be a wrestler there, Jen R? If it has, no. I've been following it when it was the AWA. Like what Linda was saying, Vern Gagne. When I followed it when it started, Vern Gagne's wrestling.
Yep, and the Hulk was brand new, and
when he first came onto the scene,
claw and the crusher, and
the claw,
yep.
But yeah. So, well, you should be hearing from Brendan Sunday.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he's gonna call me. But he does understand.
Yeah, of course.
And there's probably another person, we won't name names, the person. And he'd probably change the story around. You know who I'm talking about. But
yeah.
Brendan knows. Brendan knows Brendan knows I don't lie, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know that you try to get in there, and because you email them and all that, but
he just says he just said he wishes the way it used to be, the way it was, where I could just go on a Sunday and go in at 8 o'clock. But I do understand they're short staffed. Christ, they need like 30 people.
Wow.
So, but I do understand that. That's got to be that, and then the Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
That's why everybody jumped on the Sundays.
Right.
And that's why there was no room. So it's very.
Is it? I know you tried setting up visits for this month, and or October, but can you do it for November?
I gotta wait till the 15th, like half of the month.
Oh, okay.
Because if I shoot November now, then it'd be too soon.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was just wondering if there was,
got, guards. There's one for every 50 or 90 people, and so
and that's a lot of people. 30.
Yeah. Well, sometimes some prisons have like 1 or 2 staff members for 100 prisoners in cells, in whatever they call them, pods or whatever. So if there's if they're short staffed, I'm sure it's very difficult.
Yeah.
Even though Brendan's an excellent prisoner, and never gives them any violations or whatnot, so they got to treat them all the same, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it also keeps Brendan safe because if he gets special treatment beyond what.
My gosh,
So I do understand
another thing people don't think about. When you're a high profile case, you're kind of a target, in places like that. Thank God Brendan isn't, and they treat him well there, and he's got friends and he's got a job and all that, and he's a very, I really got to give it to him. He's a very selfless person because he helps other people. He brings, the disabled around. Isn't that what he does, Pete? He helps the disabled get here and there. And I mean, that's a good-hearted thing to do.
Yeah, he's very kind, and and he's just like me. He's into wrestling, and he's very glad that actually in about 15 minutes or so they're going to have SmackDown on Channel 11. That's from Green Bay, and Brendan gets that channel. He's glad it went to Channel 11, so now he can watch it. See, he doesn't get the USA Network, so that's where Monday Night Raw is USA. So but I never asked him what his favorite wrestler is now. I know it used to be John Cena. So.
I know he really likes that.
It's not affected their human rights, because in prison you really have none. The only human right you have is to be fed and housed. The rest is all a privilege, and that's exactly the truth.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna say, I know that he really likes that one wrestler. It starts with an A, and I can't remember how you say her name. Female wrestler from Canada.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know wrestlers.
Okay.
I can't remember her name, but I see her on there. I was watching.
Yeah, I'll have to ask him.
Ask him for us, okay?
Yeah, I'll have to ask him, because people are wondering, and I know he's got some new ones, so
Yep. Well, it's just like somebody was asking me, what's his favorite Pokemon? It changes all the time because there's new Pokemon that come out, and he comes,
I quit trying to give up or keep up that stuff with you guys. I can't even do
it. Yeah. I'm not into that too. That's his bag,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
there's certain things that we're very far apart too. So we're not exactly the same on everything,
Mm-hmm.
Aaliyah. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say that it's something like that, Jen R, but I know it's not spelled right, how you spelled it, but it's something like Aaliyah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Yeah,
I know he likes a couple of women wrestlers on there. I know that. So.
Oh, see, Alice likes wrestling too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alice always talks about she's not so much into the WWE, but she is into AWE, right?
I'll tell you what, Alice.
Oh yeah, that's that new one where all the that one's we get that one too here. It's not really that bad, you know.
Yeah, I just never get an opportunity to watch it. But
Chris Jericho went to the
Angelina
went over there.
Love.
The big show went over there.
No, it's not Angelina Love Under Your Scars. I think it's Aaliyah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to ask him.
He just wrote about him.
We never really talk about wrestling that much anymore. I mean, when John Zeno was in there, then
Yeah.
Then he did, but.
Well, that's your homework assignment, okay, Pete? Ask Brendan
you'll be talking to him before me.
Yeah, I know. I'll forget though.
Yeah, Saturday.
Well, you'll both be talking about him before me. So somebody ask him. I want to know now, even though I don't care about wrestling. I still want to know.
Okay, I will.
Right?
I'm a nosy person.
If Becca don't beat me to it, I will.
Google it. Millbilly says that's usually my go-to. Go Google it. But I tell what is it? Canadian wrestler, females, get them all.
Yeah.
Right. There a lot of wrestlers come from Canada. Eh?
Yeah. Right now, my favorite is Canadians. My favorite is the what's his name? The Scottish guy. With the sword.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Why can't I never remember his name?
I can't neither.
He does the Claymore.
Yeah, he's pretty
Claymore to the face.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Jesus.
That would probably be my favorite right now.
McIntyre.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
I like Drew McIntyre.
Okay. Yeah, I'm lost as you are, Millbilly. I'm like, whoa, what?
Okay.
Claymore.
Well, if you guys aren't into it, that's it's not your bag. That's fine.
Yeah, I like Drew McIntyre.
I mean,
his thing that he has.
Some people like hockey, or
Yeah.
I like making crafts.
people like racing. I can't sit there watching wrestling. I can't sit there. Yeah.
Like smash them up derbies.
Jen, our son is going to be a famous WWE wrestler soon.
Oh, really cool. Your son's training?
AEW, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, congrats there.
Yeah.
I'm into true crime, so am I. I'm into mutilation and serial killers and courts and
yeah.
Yep, the legal shit. Yep. But
I know
you gotta have ribs of fun, so I do crafts.
Yeah.
It's a long shot. Yeah. Well, I have hope that he will.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. What do you mean it's a long shot? I've seen people come from nothing to something, really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to make the right move at the right time, right?
But then again, on shows, teach through,
It's a long shit.
Yeah. As long as Brendan and I are on the same thing, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Oh, I go to sleep with Disappeared and all them kind of, Oxygen and ID channel.
Oh.
I fall asleep to all that shit.
Number
two. That's what we used to call it. Number two.
Yeah. No,
okay,
but
now we really went down the shithole, didn't we?
I was just gonna say. Now we're talking about poop, so it must be time to go.
Bring out the diapers again.
Time to go. Hulk Hogan, I loved him. His arm was as big as my waist when I was 21 years old.
Yeah.
He had a 24-inch arm, and I had a 24-inch waist.
Wow.
God, them were way back in the days.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that for about 5 years.
Yeah.
6 years.
Just to let everybody know, too, tomorrow is October 1st. I will be changing over stuff in the merchandise shop tonight. So there'll be some new stuff in there, so keep an eye out for it.
By the way, you're doing a great job, Becca.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, awesome job, Becca.
And today is Free for All Friday on the Brendan page, so make sure you post something. Last Wednesday was what was it? Positive comments. So if either one, honestly, if you guys want to contribute to one of those, and then we've got a lot of events coming up, so make sure you guys pay attention to the page and join in on one of the events. Yeah, that's all I got.
Well, thanks everybody. I'm glad to be back. I enjoyed everybody in the chat tonight.
Yeah.
No matter if you're a wrestling buff or not, it doesn't matter to me.
Yep. Yeah, everyone stay positive out there. Is there anything? Oh, Sunday. That's when we're coming back with the post-conviction stuff. And then Monday, I'm doing my book reading again. And then, back to Wednesday. So I'll see you guys hopefully all Sunday. Right, Linda?
Yes, I will be here.
All right.
I won't sleep through it. I did.
Okay.
I
figured you were.
I slept through it.
I'm glad you got sleep though. Yeah. I'm glad you got sleep though, because I know your schedule's all over the place now.
It really is, because I'm babysitting again. So you know how that goes on them nights. So
yeah.
But thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Pete, I love you, and I'm glad to see
you. Yes,
you.
hey, thank you. It's glad to be back. I missed you guys. I missed you guys so much.
Yeah, but we missed you.
Yeah. I like Becca's I like Becca's comments. He's playing hockey.
Yeah,
I felt like I was in school when
Sunday, Alice. Yes, Sunday will be there.
Yep, Sunday. Well, class is in session on Sunday, people. So
thank you very much, Millbilly, for being here. It's really great to see you in chat.
Yeah, nice to see you, Millbilly.
That's awesome, Millbilly. Thank you. And I hope everybody has a great day.
Yep.
Yes.
And
wonderful weekend. Prayers to everybody in the hurricane.
For being in the chat again. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hands, put your empty hands in mine. And scars, show me all the scars you hide. And hey, if your wings are broken, please take mine so yours can open too. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you. No tears.